Aloha, folks. Welcome. This is Kanoa Meriwether. I'm doing just a quick little intro video to get you up to speed on the course website and to be able to find things and that sort of thing. I wanted you guys to be able to access the course website and also see what a few of the menu items are about. So to get to the course website, you're going to want to use. I'm switching over to Firefox. You're going to want to open your browser there and basically laulima.hawaii.edu is all you need to punch in, like up at the top here, and it'll take you to this sign in page, and you sign in with your West Oahu ID or your UHID, and then you click in on your login, and that will take you to all your classes that are up here at the top here. That's what all these little tab things are. And the course that we're talking about today is Physiological Psychology, Psychology 231, and that's what we're looking at now. So when you click on that tab, this is what you're going to see. As you can see, I've got the first week sort of listed here on the. This is the overview window here. And so I try and put each week's assignments and what you have to do this week and stuff like that up there. It's also in the syllabus, yeah. So if it's not there one Monday or something like that, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to find what you need. Okay, so when you first click in here, first thing you're going to want to do is be able to find the syllabus, and that is, you have your menu on the left-hand side here, and these are all important sites or pages, yeah. So to get to the syllabus, you want to click on Syllabus, Textbook, and Lectures. Click on that, and it will open up our resources page, and in the resources, you're going to see down at the bottom here, Psychology 231 Syllabus, and that's a PDF, so you can click on that, and you can download it. I recommend that you read it carefully. Also, you're going to want to do the course introduction lecture, which is in this lectures folder. You click on the lectures, and you see we have your course introduction lecture, the neurons part 1 and the neurons part 2 lecture, which are also due this week. So to watch the course introduction lecture, you click on that, and it'll take you to the YouTube page where this starts to play. Not sure why it started way down here, but you want to make sure it plays from the beginning. And that's it. It's 40 minutes, and I cover the entire syllabus and the course and all that kind of stuff in there. So you're going to want to have the syllabus in front of you while you watch this lecture. Yeah. Same thing goes for the other lectures in the course. Let's go back here. So neurons part 1, you click on that, and it's going to take you to my YouTube channel where we have neurons part 1, and we can shut that up. And that's how you're going to access the lectures is through YouTube. That's the best way so far. Okay. Now, what other stuff do you want to worry about here? So you know where the syllabus is, you know where the lectures are. When you're doing neurons part 1 and part 2, you're also going to want to go here to the lecture slide PDFs, so you can get the PDF of the lecture slides themselves. Yeah. So you click on neurons part 1, and look here. Here you have a PDF that has the entire presentation. Yeah. So this way you don't have to write down everything that's on every slide. Yeah. But I do recommend that you print these out and have them in front of you while you're watching the lecture, so you can write down your notes. You can also write down questions and things like that, that you can then communicate to me via email or over the telephone. Okay, so that's the PDFs, the lecture slides. And what else? We also have your course textbook here. Yeah, this is a PDF version of our Physiological Psychology course textbook, and you click on it, and it will take a minute to open, but it's a PDF, so you can download it, have it, if you have a tablet or whatever. This is from the NUBA project, and basically it's a collection of different chapters that are going to cover the stuff that we care about here. So neurons, the brain, the nervous system, sensation and perception, consciousness, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay. So that's your textbook. What else? Well, we also have what else is due. So you read the course syllabus, watch course introduction lecture, do the chapter 1 and the lectures. Then you're also going to want to do your discussion this week. It's due on Friday. Yeah. So to do that, you need to read Top Mysteries of the Mind, Insights from the Default Space Model of Consciousness by Ravindra Jareth and Connor Beveridge. And, I talk about the discussion assignment at the end of Neurons Part 1. So you can make sure that you pay close attention to that. And you're going to want to basically, well, let me show you I'll show you where the article is. Discussion articles, you click on that, and there's the Top Mysteries of the Mind, right? And then, so once you read it and once you understand what you're supposed to be doing, you will go to this discussion number 1, and you will click on here, and you will enter your discussion post, and it will all be hunky-dory. Yeah. Okay, anything else? We also have quiz 1. You're going to have a quiz each week. Yeah. And the reason for that is because it's much easier for folks to deal with a brief, manageable amount of information. Yeah. So these are not cumulative quizzes. Yeah. These are also open book quizzes. So you can have your notes, you can have your textbook in front of you. And you're going to want to make sure that you get your quiz done every Friday. So to do that, on the left-hand side, here is your quizzes, and you click on that, and it'll take you to this page, and you see Quiz 1, and Quiz 1 will be open for you on July 5th, and you click on that, and it'll take you into the quiz program. You're going to sign, or you're going to click a little honor pledge and that sort of thing. If you haven't taken exams in Laulima, you need to make sure that you watch the Laulima tutorial for the exam programs. Yeah. I can't teach everybody everything about the exams. That's part of your kuleana. You're going to have to make sure that you're familiar and fluent with the exam program. So one of the most important things is when you're taking the quiz and you answer a question, make sure to save that answer. Yeah, make sure you save each answer as you go, so that it won't disappear on you. Yeah. Okay. What else? For your assignments to do your reflection papers, you just click on the assignments tab, and here's reflection paper 1, reflection paper 2, or I'm sorry, reaction paper. And so if you click on your reaction paper 1, it'll tell you when it's due. It'll tell you what it's due. It's based on The Brain with David Eagleman, What is Reality? And there is a link to it. And you'll be able to attach your paper there. Yeah, and that's what you're going to want to do this Friday. Okay, so you've got your discussion post. I'm sorry, your paper isn't due this Friday. Your first reaction paper is due next week. Yeah, next week Friday. Okay, so we've also got a grade book here, and this will give you your points for each assignment for discussion 1, quiz 1, reaction paper 1, which is due July 12th. Yeah. And then reaction paper 2 is due July 26th, and your last reaction paper is due August 9th at the very end of the course. Yeah. So we've got 3 reaction papers, 6 quizzes, 6 discussions. Okay. And all the other stuff I cover in the course introduction lecture. Yeah. Okay. And then finally, just this wisebrain.org. This is I've decided to include this. This is just for folks' own use. Yeah. This wisebrain.org is from a company called Wellspring. Wellspring is owned by a couple of different neuroscientists, Rick Hansen and Rick Mendius. Yeah. And so what they're trying to do is to put empirical research and understanding of how the brain works into action. Yeah. The idea is to be able to translate this. How do I use this information to improve my memory, to improve my thinking, to improve my logic, to improve my life, all that kind of stuff. So, if you're interested in those sort of application things and reading more about neuroscience and its meaningfulness in terms of day-to-day living and that kind of thing, then the wisebrain.org is a good site for you. So you're welcome to go there or not. You can completely ignore it if you want. Finally, I have netiquette rules. And that's just basically, a bunch of different things here that talk about what we expect. Yeah. The main thing is that folks are respectful, polite in communication. Yeah. And that goes for email, that goes for discussions, and that sort of thing. Yeah. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. If you have any questions about the course or anything like that, first I encourage you to read the syllabus, watch the course introduction lecture, write down your questions, send me an email after you've watched the course introduction lecture, because that should answer most of your questions. Yeah. Okay, that'll do it. And I'm really looking forward to working with you guys over this summer. And until that course introduction lecture, hui ho.